Deep state want to destroy India. Our vice president has said that deep state is more dangerous than COVID-19 for India. And not only in India, Elon Musk consider it a threat to democracy. FBI new head Gus Patel also want to shut down deep state.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all. And corruption it is. Unelected deep state operatives who defy the voters to push their own secret agendas are truly a threat to democracy itself.
But what is deep state? Does the CIA really interfere in other countries, or is this just a political agenda? And if yes, why does India need to be careful? Let's understand in today's video. In this video, we will show you with actual documented examples how government fail or are made to fail, and how weird the motive of deep state are. So these examples, you can understand the patterns, some recent events in India, because I believe history repeats itself. The video is quite interesting, and in this video, we will explore 4 branches of deep state. If you want such content on your YouTube feed, which will make you aware of geopolitics along with information, then please subscribe to the channel.
Agency finally declassified documents from that event.
The 1953 U.S. and UK-backed coup in Iran.
Only about 16% of the oil revenue was supposed to be given to Iran.
We weren't handing over files. We weren't handing over accounts, which they asked us for.
Plans to topple the Arbenz government while creating a cover story to hide American involvement.
Nobody in the government ever thought that Guatemala was any threat to the United States. What they were the threat to was the United Fruit Company.
There was economic imperialism, done covertly under the name of democracy and anti-communism.
That's apply in every field, even in geopolitics. Some countries are at the top. All the money, power, development is concentrated in some countries. But emerging technology like AI can shift the balance of power. So, the sooner you learn about AI, you can make a top-known tech career in a changing world. Let's get straight to the point. What is deep state? Deep state means shadow government, where the most powerful people with unlimited power take big decisions of the world. Whose rules should be in which country? What should be the narrative? Who is the hero and who is the villain? Who is the friend and who is the enemy? Deep state control all these things. By the way, since we are talking about villains, you must have heard of George Soros. Some people believe that the deep state is more powerful than the American president because it does not matter who wins the election. No one can destroy the power of deep state. The network of deep state, in simple words, deep state is a network of American intelligence agency which include FBI and CIA. People of deep state are hidden in every field: finance, industries, spy network, and even in the media. These are the 4 branches of deep state. Let's see one by one how chaos is spread all over the world through these 4 branches of deep state. First branch is finance. John Perkin was the economic hitman. He used to work for the NSA of America. His assignment was to convince underdeveloped countries to take loans from America for development. You must have heard about the Chinese debt trap, where China give loan to poor countries and buy influence in return. But very few people know the America has also done something similar. In John Perkin books, Confession of an Economic Hitman, he gave the example of Ecuador. In 1981, the American deep state wanted Ecuador's president to take a loan from America to build highways and power plants. But President Zhou was not agreeing. So what happened? A plane crashed in which President James Roldo was mysteriously killed. Of course, this can be an accident. But the black box inside the plane which records the flight data and help in air crash investigation, that black box was also lost. Now you think, is this a coincidence or a conspiracy of the deep state? The second branch of the deep state is industries. Let's go to Iran in 1953 with the time missing. At that time, the Prime Minister of Iran wanted to nationalize the country's oil industry. This industry was controlled by the British in the name of Anglo-Iranian Oil Company. This company operated in Iran. This was British largest ocean sea asset. Britain believed that Iran's petroleum was actually their petroleum because they discovered it. That is British logic. Say that if they discover any natural resource, in any country, then they have the first right to it. Wow.
Under the original agreement, only about 16% of the oil revenue was supposed to be given to Iran. But that 16% was going to be calculated by the British, and no Iranian would be allowed to look at the books.
We weren't handing over files. We weren't handing over accounts, which they asked us for. I said I had no authority to hand them British companies' accounts, as I was told from London.
The Prime Minister of Iran wanted this book to be audited in Iran, which is very fair demand. You operate in our country, your country is independent. So your books sold to be audited here because all the money that could be used in intricate Iran's poverty was going into Britain's pocket. But the deep state did not wanted Britain's influence to be less in Iran. So Britain and America together conspired to bring down the government. Protest against the government began. And this is not a conspiracy theory, it's a clearly written but in the declassified document of the CIA that they started a de-information campaign in Iran. The government was trying to show a communist sympathies. Big politicians and military officers were burned through bridges. Protests and demonstrations were organized everywhere. And finally, the democratically elected prime minister of the country was arrested. With the help of the military, the CIA was successful. And Iran's government fell. Why? To save British industry. In fact, the CIA official documents say the incident also worked well for American businesses. Remember, the CIA admitted about the involvement in Iran after 60 years. It is possible that the deep state is also involved in Bangladesh. And in the next 60 years, they will declassify its documents. Until then, we will have to decide what is right and what is wrong. What do you think? Do tell us in the comments. The third branch of deep state is spy network. In Ukraine in 2013, after knowing what happened, maybe a pattern will be clear. Ukrainian president took a conventional decision that he will not sign the European Union Ukraine Association Agreement. Instead, he tried to maintain relations with Russia, and the West did not like it at all. So what happened? Protests started in November 2013. They are also known as Euromaidan protest. These protests were peaceful protests in the beginning. The demand was that Ukraine should make an agreement with the EU, leave friendship with Russia, and make friendship with the EU. And as a result, with the West, such campaigns were set up in the Union. Protests were held at the massive level. Every weekend, 4 lakh to 8 lakh people were participating in the protest. This protest was one of the biggest European protests of the 21st century. Here, Twitter was used for the first time to trend the hashtag Euromaidan. And here, the president made a big mistake. He used the police to attack the protesters. Police snipers fired blood at the protesters. The protesters became violent, and in these protests, 180 protesters and 13 police officers lost their lives. If you have understood the story so far, then you must have understand that there have been similar protests in India recently. If you have understood my hint, then tell me in the comments which protest I am talking about. Let's go back to Ukraine. After this, the president left Ukraine and today he is hiding in Russia. As a result, a pro-West government come to Ukraine. Some people believe that the Russia-Ukraine crisis is happening because of this. Because after the crisis, 12 CIA bases were established in Ukraine, which kept an eye on Russia activity. This protest is quite recent, so the CIA has not published any document about its involvement. So far now, this is a conspiracy theory. And now we have come to last branch of deep state, NGO and media. This year, Donald Trump was attacked in the rally. But how did it get reported? Look at this headline. The New York Times only described an assassination attempt as chose. The Washington Post called gunshot loud noise. MSNBC popping sounds. And CNN said nothing happened. Trump fell off the stage. Now, all these publications must have changed the headline. So, you may not get all these articles, but the basis of the reporters does not hidden the truth. Because of this basis, they do not understand the difference between gunshot and popping sound. If you think that Western media is not based, then think again. Everyone has their own agenda. And such agendas bring instability in other countries. Deep State designed Operation PV Success in 1954. which destroyed the country of Guatemala by destroying its democracy. A dictator was made to sit on the throne, and people were also convinced that this dictator is right for you. As a result, the whole country was pushed into a civil war. How did this happen? Let me explain. CIA started a propaganda campaign, established a radio station, and message was sent to girls. The use of the media was done to demoralize the supporters of the government. Thousands of leaflets was disturbed, which instilled anger against the Arman government. And why did all this happen? Just to save an American company, United Fruits. This company used to own banana plantation in Guatemala, and the government of Urban want to reduce their dominance. And all this point is not a fictional story. This is a story of 1954. An Operation PB success has also been declassified a few years ago. So today you can read all this document and you can understand at a deep level what a government tried to follow. What is the point? The point is that you have to understand that the media has been sold. It is very easy to spread propaganda through NGOs. It is very easy to make and change your opinion. And for the reason, this can be very small. Like in Ecuador, the deep state wanted there to be no development. They wanted the Ecuadorian government to take a loan from America. Or in Iran, the deep state wanted the control of oil to be in the hands of the British. Or in Ukraine, where it was their goal to stabilize the base of the CIA. Or in Guatemala, where democracy was destroyed to grow bananas. Today, some Indian leaders say that the deep state wanted to bring instability in India. Honestly, I don't know. Perhaps this will be released after 60 to 70 years, when the CIA will declassify some of its documents. But the purpose of this video was that through the examples of other countries, you can show that foreign interference is real. It is a possibility like earlier radio was used, leaflets was disturbed. Today, the internet is used. So don't trust anyone in today's internet world, or even us. It is possible that deep state is completely conspiracy theory. It has nothing to do with India. If you want, you can dismiss all these things mentioned in this video. But here, I remembered a line from the movie Usual Suspects. The greatest trick the devil ever played was convincing the world that he did not exist. And this is the important reminder. It's make a difference to me to reach you.